Good day, I am Olain Kakabir, the CEO of KABSTACK Technologies and the developer of KABSTACK SMA application. In this video, I will take you through how to get started with the application in case you just set up your portal for the new schools. So without wasting much time, let's navigate to our application. So this is a newly set up portal. So you can see KABSTACK Technologies so the first section here, this is the carousel. So you have where you can upload the new pictures, maybe for the ongoing event in the school or the past event in the school. So this will be moving. So it's a landing page for every site visitor, every portal visitor. Anyone holding your school URL will have access to this page. So now the second section here is where you have the proprietor's message and some other. You can see by default you have this image there, also your school logo, this image. So by these are the default images. So also we have at the bottom here you have your school vision and mission, the address and some other things. All these can be adjusted. All these vision and mission statements are by default, so you can adjust it from the admin dashboard. Also you can see we have three sections here, or before going there you can see we have the proprietor's message. Also this is by default, so you can adjust it to your own taste or to suit your objective. So now this is the proprietor's picture will appear here, but by default you have something like this, so you can adjust it, you can change it from the admin dashboard. We have the learner students login, we have the teachers login, we have the admin login. So by default, after setting up your portal, you'll be given only the admin login. So as an admin, you can generate login credentials for teachers and the students. So now let me try and log in with my admin login. So I'll pause the video and supply the login credentials here. So now after submitting, you're supplying my login credentials, so you can see this is the admin login page. So you have access to this page, but the first thing to do is you need to go to the school management module here. So you go to the school profile here. So now you have we need to change the avatar, we need to change the images on the, you can do it directly from this overview page, or you go straight to the avatars tab here. So with this you just need to click on the edit button here. So now let's scroll. So you can see you have access to this, so I can change it to whatever I want. This is the proprietor's image, I want to change it. Let me change it to the school proprietor. I think I have getting started. Okay, so I have my image here, so just click on it and open. So you can see it has changed. So let me change the school logo. So this is the school logo. So let me change this to authorization, means your school stamp and signature. You stamp a paper and you sign across it, so because that will serve as an authentication on your school results. So and also on your receipts, school receipts, so it will serve as an authentication on those documents. So now let me select one, so something like this. So your school stamp, you stamp on the paper and you sign across it the way we have it here. You can see the way we have it here. So now having done this, only these two are public. This one is only for authentication on the results, school results, and the school receipts. So now let's go back, let's log out and see the changes. Though you can, before logging out, let me quickly show you some other information. So you can edit the basic informations as well. So let me click on the basic informations. Here you can see we have information like the email, the school name, the address, and some other things. So you can adjust it to your, also the vision and mission statement. The only thing you need to do is to click on the edit, and you have the edit mode, and you can edit it after that, so you can have access to save. Also the welcome page, you can do that as well. So by default you'll be given a single admin, so you can add more admin here, but there will be a sub admin and you have to assign role. There is another video for that. So let me navigate back and let's see what we now have on the on our school portal. So let me refresh. So you can now see, so everything has changed. These are school logo. So this carousel is because we are having only a single image here, so that's why it's not moving. So you can see the proprietors image is there and some. So that is how to get started. Now let me log in back to the portal and let's see the next thing to do. So after updating your school logo, the school proprietors picture, and some other things, and the authentication, the school stamp and signature, so the next thing is to onboard your learners. So you bring in your learners to the application. So we have a video on that, but let me just show you quickly. So learners management, go to learner management. So you can see here is learners info, where you can check the learner, but presently we don't have any learner. So you can use two options, either of these two options. So you can add them individually, maybe one by one. So you add the learners information here. The only thing is that the um the admission ID should be unique, and also the airline, sorry, not the airline, I think the email, yes, the email, learner's email ID should be unique. But you can make it, you can just frame anything, maybe the first name of the learner, let's say Ade Ola, so Tola. So you can just say at maybe the name of your school. Okay, just you can add the first let's say is a student, stu dot KABSTACK. You can add the name of your school, the acronym here, KABSTACK dot com. You can leave it simple like this, so it will be unique for that particular learner. So that is it. So this is the only thing. Or if you have more than, if you are afraid of having more than a single name, because you can have a learner bearing the same name, you can have more than one learner bearing the same name, you can add a unique number, maybe 123. So and then on another name you had 124. So you can do it that way. Though if you are having a unique, so if you try to submit, it will not submit. So that is it. If you have another one in the database, it will not submit. So that is that, and you supply the password here and submit. So that's how to do it for onboarding individual. But for onboarding multiple, so we have a video on that. You can check the playlist. I will show you where to see the playlist now. So you download the template here. You can see the information are already there. To download the template in form of Excel, you supply all the information there, the class name, follow this strictly, the department, follow it strictly. So for, I think for the other classes like primary and junior secondary, you use general. So or where you have harms, you can use ABC. So for this for the senior secondary, you can use science, commercial and art, it depends. So now you can upload the edited file, and you can onboard it. So if you have error, you will see, you get a message and you adjust it, you re-upload it. That's it for this for this particular learners upload. So you can watch the video, we have the playlist for that. So also after that you can now move to what we call staff management, where you can onboard your teachers in case you want your teacher to be the one that will upload the results, so the learners results. So you can onboard your teachers here, you give them a class. There is also a video on that on the playlist. So after that you have your result management here, where you can upload your results, print individual learners result, multiple results, spreadsheet, generate spreadsheet, and some other things. So now let me show you where this is the playlist. So to visit the playlist, just click on this page at this link. So you can see this is the playlist. You can see you also have all those modules here. So if you want, it depends on what you want to so if you want to watch video on any of these, just click on it. For example, let's say you want a video on results. When you click on results, you have all the videos here. So you can now select the one you want here. If you want the second one, so you can see it changes. So and select the one you want, start playing, and you get. So thank you for watching the video, and God bless you.